London Luton Airport. Yeah, can only mean one thing: cheap flights for the 6 o'clock start. It's actually 20 past now, so I'm running late. Need to get through security and find the gate. Perhaps we'll pick it up then. Right, we've made it to Prague in record time as well. Massive tailwind apparently, rather than 2-hour flight. It was a sort of hour and a half in the airport. And now just need to find our way to immigration and our way out. A ride to the centre of Prague averages €25 apparently. Gonna see if we can get it for cheaper than that by using public transport. Right, that's the buses. There's the map. And yes, no idea. Although we can see Veleslav in there, and that has something about Veleslav in there. So that's where we're heading, and we're going to go from there. So this is Prague. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly. Sweating to death in Luton Airport and on the plane. Now there's a nice cold breeze and I don't feel overdressed. But I have my public transport 1-day travel card, 120 crowns, and no idea how much that is, but I'm guessing it's less than €25 the taxi would have cost. So just need to wait for the bus now. And then we'll see where we go. Well, this is fun, look. Squeeze on board. Go on, people. Keep squeezing on. Lots of stops before we get near all we need. Next stop is our one. I want to say ours. There's about 100 people on this bus. We're all going to get off.
Nádraží Veleslaví, přestup na metro A, na linky S a další vlakové spoje. Transfer to metro A-line. Konečná zastávka, prosíme vystupte. Terminus, please leave the vehicle.
There we go. We need to leave the vehicle and on to the metro, the A line. Could take a while. The sardines are getting off. And down we go. So just walking through the streets of Prague at the moment, and just coming up to the Charles Bridge. From the other side of the river. All these damn tourists, look. The irony's not lost on me. Right, here we go, the entrance to the bridge. Now, if you walk across here in the summer, I expect to be accosted every 5 feet. This time of year it's not so bad. Ah yes, an old water mill. Can we get it? I'm looking into the sun, so I can't really see. Ah, there we go, we might be there. So many people. Protector of the bridge, perhaps. A look up the river and the many bridges of Prague. And over there is Prague Castle and the massive cathedral high up on the hill. The shiny dog. Each to their own, I suppose. And the tower at the other side. And the smell of hot dogs. Right, so we're on the Prague riverboat tour, and as you can see out the window, we're on the river. So we should be leaving soon, going down the river towards the Charles Bridge, then turning around and coming back up again. Here we go, a unique restaurant. Gonna give it a try, hopefully we'll get somewhere. We'll see what it goes like. Here we go. Train has been sent. Next one's already pull out. And away it goes. Through the point systems. They're queuing up now. Plenty of them down that way. All the trains that way, and then they cover the entire restaurant. The tracks will go round and round and round. You get the train name in the distance, whether it's coming the bar or Q-Tube, and then outside we have Manchester Square. Train ready for delivery, and then round this way we can see another. Well, this one's going for delivery, look. Right, so I've made it to the top of those steps, and we've still got a little way to go. As you can see behind me is the castle walls, but if I flip around now, hopefully we'll be able to get a view of the funicular's tracks down towards the bottom then, and then we have from here quite a splendid view of the city, if only the trees weren't here. But I'm not going to suggest cutting them down just for my view. There is a tower somewhere around. I'll try and get up that to get a really good view. But this is the other side of the funicular, and it goes, look, right up into the castle and the castle walls. Right, I'm going to make my way a bit further up and see if we can find this tower. We are approaching the viewing tower. So let's face it, we haven't done enough steps yet. So now I've stopped running up the steps, I'm getting cold again. But that's the viewing tower in between the trees. Right, so I made it to the top of the tower, and it's not a bad little view, is it? And below the grounds of the castle. And then as we head this way, we're going to see Old Town Prague. The Charles Bridge there, and the various other bridges. All the trams running down. The Fred and Ginger building down that way. I'm guessing that must be some kind of administration building, or can't be a residence that size. And then there's the main part of the castle and the massive cathedral. And a lovely view of the old city. Right, it's time to go downstairs. Let's try that again. There we go. And we'll descend these wooden stairs. Oh, it's breezy on one side. And then come around to this side and we can see the castle. And hopefully the old town with the Charles Bridge and a boat just going under it. Let's see if we can get that a bit better. There we have it. I think that's the National Museum at the top of Wenceslas Square, I think we can see there. I might be mistaken, but we're going down more stairs, back into the wind. We have a wall. Hi. Right, we have the viewing platform here. We'll pop outside. It's a much lower level, but the platform is like so. It's still windy. Looks like it's a barbecue restaurant. We look down. And now the trees are obscuring the view, and as you can tell it's November, not many leaves left on them. Right, we've made our way to the castle and the castle grounds, so we can see here getting ready for the ceremony. Here we go.
Me lo creo. Stráži, vlevo, bok. Stráži, první, bok. Stráži na stráži. Krem. Hop.
Right. No hats, no flash, and no tripod. Right, hat can go away now. Get me ticket out. Hi.
Come on, please.
Okay.
Sir.
Y no es otra que la abuela de ojo de entonces somos el patrón del coche, porque está en la plaza de caballo y la plaza de
Right, so we stepped outside of the cathedral, and if we flip round we can see another view of it. It is a splendid building. And here we are in the courtyard, or another courtyard of the castle buildings. Golden Lane.
These are of costumes. 什么展览？
$25. Well worn stairs. So it's the lucky commode, wishing commode perhaps. Wishing you're not in here. Fancy a chair to sit down on? Right, one of the more disappointing visits here in Prague is to the Lenin Wall. So it's in whatever this square is. Look, the two of us, Lenin Wall of freedom and energy. Yeah. It attracts people. One thing you can say about it, I wouldn't say ever. It looks like it's just been graffitied over graffiti. Harley and Sam, James and Soph in 23 lot. Somebody was really funny and put send nudes. It's just, yeah. Yes, visit to Prague isn't complete until you've been to the beer museum. And here is their take on a Soviet era pub. Complete with cheerful chappy at the bottom. Right, so here we are, we're in the TV Tower Observatory, and if I flip this around, there's a little scale model of it. And now we'll wander out and have a look at the view. Greeted by sunshine here. Beautiful beautiful city of Prague. Main tramway there. That's probably out to the airport, I would guess. So a large Jewish cemetery down there. A church.
Because this is the restaurant. I think, right? Is the lower one the restaurant? And then that's the observation. And then Dasha was saying that there's like a hotel or like a living thing.
Like a nice. Okay. So over there is one of the football grounds. So to the left of that should be. Oh yeah, it'll just be around the next corner, the Prague Castle. So we'll go through into the next bit and actually see some of the downtown Prague that I've visited already. Just people in the way at the moment. A massive shadow of this tower across the buildings. Right, here we go then. So there we can see Prague Castle, the old town. The observatory. The stadium over there on the hill. Right, there we have it, we are done. We've just come out of the Tower Park, Prague, the TV tower, with the 93-metre viewing platform. And for me, that is Prague done. I'll be heading off to the airport soon and heading home. So I'd just like to say thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you can, and we'll see you for the next one. Until then, ta-da.